And now I will share again. Okay. So our open action item, we had to prepare an abstract for the October webinar. We decided to hold a webinar on space habitats in October, and Celia is joining. And okay, Werner and Jerry should prepare an abstract, but the deadline is 30th of June, so we have still time. Then to prepare another abstract for the January 2024 conference, and here the deadline is in October, so also for this we have time. Invite the IAF Space Habitats committee members to our next meeting. Oh my God, our next meeting is today. Yes, and this was mine, so I'm afraid we have to do it for the next meeting. That is, so we have to postpone it, this one next meeting. And let me say 30:05. I will do it, promise. Then Julio Rezende to communicate what SI is expected to do for SRI Brazil conference, advertising articles, newsletters, social networks, and so on. Yes, we had a first meeting, Julio and myself, and we discussed something about this conference in Natal. But okay, the deadline is the 30th of June, so I think we still have time to talk. And of course, Julio, if you have something for us today, please say it. So this is mine, to issue a page on the SRI website about the Brazil conference, and it is to be done within the end of June. Myself to present a paper for the Brazil conference about the 18 SDG, and also this is 30th of June. Julio to invite myself to speak about the 18 SDG to the Habitat Mart and Mars Society Brazil Zoom meeting. This is without a deadline, but okay. Jerry to prepare an extract of the Island Zero project to be sent to some ESA representative for a phase A feasibility study. I don't know if there were some advancement on this initiative. It was for the 30th of April, so maybe we have to.
I have prepared that, and I'm sure that should say JS and not JR.
Yes, it is JS. Ah, here it is wrong, of course. Thank you. Okay.
Sorry, Adriano. I do need a list of contacts at ESA to send that to.
Yes. I found some contacts, and I thought I had forwarded to you, but I will check again. You didn't get.
Okay, I'll leave that with you. Yeah.
Okay. And Kyla and Lee to prepare a note about the virtual reality project to be spread on the SRI channels. It was for the 30th of April. I don't know if Kaya made something or not. However, we can check. Well, okay, the review of the action item is done. Therefore, I think we can give the floor to Jerry and Werner. If you have an agenda for today's meeting, please put it out.
Okay, will you start or should I say something? Will you start?
Hi, yes. I had a conversation with Adriano about some possible speakers to space up that event. Also, he had a suggestions about some presenters, but we can also I'll be sharing here in the group the call for papers. Also, I can do a presentation of the call for papers for space up that.
Yes, that would be fine. Yes, if you can do it and give us the link and all what is needed to be shown. Also, I will prepare the page, the web page that is in my action item for the end of June. So all of this data should be available to be on the page, on our web page, to advertise the conference.
Yeah, let us share here in the screen the call for papers.
Yes, please.
Also, this art was done by Sabine Heiss. Also, you can see here there is it's an international event dedicated to debate the operation of space analog and futures and Mars and Moon colonies, settlements, and stations. It's an online event from 9 to 12. We invite abstracts about aspects about Mars and Moon. Some topics are these, and the description is, I believe, it's based in a Google form. And the topics are related to space education, space analog habitat management, solutions for space analog missions, and also a group related to propulsion systems, engineering challenge. Is around it's abstracts with around 300 words. And there's also QR codes for the inscriptions, the abstract submission, and the info is, I believe, is my WhatsApp. The people can find us. Yes, and you need to have more effort in terms of communication and advertisement about the call. We have around. This is the 4th edition. We have had around 25 or 55, 60 submissions, and it would be interesting. We have more presentations during this year. Also, all presentations are recorded and shared in Habitat Mathilde YouTube channel, and also very good presentations. And I also be sharing a list of possible speakers in our chat in some minutes. Okay, in the next minutes, I will sharing the list of possible speakers. Since a lot of speakers from our group, and also we discussed about a scientific committee, but the list of presenters and the scientific committee is open. If you have more candidates to be part, everybody is welcome. Okay.
Great. So, okay, I think we have a roadmap, an agenda, some actions to be done, and we'll be going. So, okay, you said you wanted to present the list of the possible speakers. If you want to do it now, while we are on this point.
Yeah, I can share now. Let me share my screen. Okay. Share now, right now. Okay, suggestions of presenters. Jerry Stone, Werner, Adriano, Autino, Celia, Alfred, Alzaldur,
Azaldua.
Yeah.
My name, sorry, my name is written with U, not with L. I know that in Portuguese it's the same. Yes, thank you.
Yes, Celia, it's also like a fast conversation, but don't worry, we'll be fixing this. Also, Jacob Mulder.
And sorry, Hank Rogers is Hank with H, not with R.
Okay.
No, the first character is H, not R.
Okay. Thanks.
Hank, yeah.
Hank Rogers, Jacob Mulder, Dins Alfonso Ribeiro, Maria Luiz, Thais Rossomano, Jan Wiener, Thomas Matula, Susan Jawas, Sabine Hines, and Karen Bruneman, also our partner. Yes, also we are open to other possible presenters too, okay?
Yeah.
And the scientific committee, the suggestion is Adriano Autino, Bernard Foink, Thais Rossomano, and Karen Bruneman.
Okay.
Is there any interest in space propulsion systems?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, because I just released a book, as Adriano knows, about a new theory I've been working on for the last 14 years, and it's about anti-gravity, and it could be cost beneficial. I'm about to test it by June, and if it works, well, I already pre-tested it, but if the scaled-up version works, it's going to be cost beneficial, and it's pure green energy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Philippe, I am also listing your name here, and you are welcome to do a presentation too. Yeah.
And can I just point out, Hank Rogers, should that be H-A-N-K? Hank?
No, it's H-E.
It is H-E. Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to check.
Okay, and we also, yes, in this case, we need to see how about how to advertise more, and also prepare some posts to be doing about some possible presenters. I believe something that would be interesting would be like something like a small bio and a photo from everyone, from each presenter, and if possible, sharing the chat of the conversation, or can after I am in the WhatsApp group, you can look my profile and send direct to me in private. Like also I now I'm remembering that in the SRI website we have all the photos, right, Adriano?
Yes.
But each one, if interested, you can send like your photo to me, or in private in WhatsApp, or by email. Also, I can mention here in the group my personal email, julio@rezende@hotmail.com. Okay, this is my mail and my WhatsApp.
What is the?
Sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, what is the primary focus of this entire presentation? I mean, what are the goals? What do you want to?
It's a topic related to space analog missions, space analog stations, and future settlements on Mars and Moon, also International Space Station, all related to space exploration.
Yeah, I was just wondering if maybe a presentation on ACs worldwide might make sense, because we've got a tremendous team of space advocates that are really pioneering this whole effort. I might be the presenter, but I was going to recommend Dr. Joe Pelton, who is the chairman of our team, and he's very proficient. Well, he's a space enthusiast. He's published scores of books and papers, and very knowledgeable. I'll speak to Joe about this, but maybe you could just put down, ACs worldwide, and we'll figure out the best way to present this.
Yeah, also it's important to identify the title of the presentation and a brief description of the about the discussion. Okay.
Okay.
An abstract.
Okay.
Yeah. So how long do you want the bio and the abstract? Would 100 words be sufficient, or do you want to go for 200?
For these presenters, can be something shorter because it will be like some keynotes, and we are imagining we have a suggestion about like a short presentations, like around 20 minutes, related to we create like panels of like 3 presentations during 1 hour.
That's why that is good to know how long the presentation should be. But I'm also asking for the bio and the abstract from each presenter. How long should that be?
Yeah.
100 words maximum, or just 50, or what do you think?
Yeah, these abstracts can be in about around 200 words.
200.
And presentations around 20 minutes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we'll be receiving supposedly many abstract submissions, but we will give more attention to also like speakers, like key speakers, the group from SRI. Okay. And in this case, we'll be create some graphics, some cards showing the photo and the title of the presentation, and a little description about what will be discussed. Yeah. Also, I can share. Let me interrupt here, and I can show how was the result of our book of abstracts. We create a book of abstracts last year. Let us share only to. Okay, one moment. Okay. Okay, this is the book of abstracts that we prepared from the last year. We had applications from India, Turkey, Bolivia, Spain, Mexico, Japan, and Brazil. And we'll be preparing something like this for this year, for 2023. Like also each QR code here is pointed to the YouTube video from each presentation. Okay. And also like, for example, space exploration, and also topics related to space exploration, so on. Okay. Okay, thanks, Jerry.
I think what I am missing here is a project about one single item. It is habitats inside near of asteroids. Would it be possible to make a speech and a presentation about 15 minutes about habitats inside asteroids?
Yeah, I believe yes. I believe it's a complementary point that we'll be discussing. It's also, yes, welcome. to the Congress too. Yeah.
Yes, maybe I will give you an abstract until the end of June, and then you can see what I would be presenting. Maybe if I take part of the discussion in December, this is possible. Okay?
Yes, Werner, thanks so much. You are very welcome. Yeah.
Thanks.
So the date will be November from 9 to 12.
November.
Correct?
Correct. Yeah.
November.
Yes. Okay.
Also, when we'll be receiving these basic informations from each speaker, we'll be preparing like the first graphics to share in social media, and after like you establish a program like during 1 week present some advertisement about some speakers. Next week I'm talking about other speakers and so on. In this case, having like a constant and regularity in terms of communication about what the speakers, and try to achieve the interest from other applicants that will be submitting the abstracts. In this case, I believe it's very important for the success of the event, have a regularity and constant communication every week. And this is one of my challenges for the next weeks doing this, since we start to receive the proposals, like what are the titles of each presentation, because the titles of the presentations are very interesting, because this will attract the interest from the audience, I believe.
Can you send us the web link or the website?
Yes, okay. Okay, I share it right now. Okay. See if it's opening the website. Also share it. Okay, I believe now we work the last one. It's a blog, but in these blogs there is the entire information about.
Yeah.
Also, the abstract book, I'm sharing the link of abstract book of last year, shared in ResearchGate. Okay. And we'll be doing like a abstract book like this for 2023.
Okay, I'll show the link to other groups.
Sorry, Philippe.
I'm part of the Alternative Propulsion Engineering Conference group. I'll share that link with the other group.
Mm-hmm. Also, you shared the call for papers here, because you can send directly the call for paper for them. Okay, just a moment.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, I shared it. The call for paper is a PDF. If possible, share for the. Also sharing the WhatsApp group too.
The WhatsApp group is for paid members, I think.
The WhatsApp group is a more informal conversation, right? But there's also interesting to you share directly from a group to other group. Yes. I will share now in our group. Okay. Also, I'm sharing the call for papers in the WhatsApp group. Okay. And the abstract book, I also shared the abstract book of 2022. Yes. Okay. It's good. And Adriano, Bernard is coming for the presentation or not? Or for this meeting today or no?
You mean today?
Yeah.
I don't know if he will come because I think he is in Oslo at the climate change conference. He is something like that. Yeah. So I don't know. Okay. Yes. The next days I will prepare the web page on our site on the SRI site, so we can put over there all the links to the call for paper, to everything, to the materials and everything. Oh, we have Corinne here.
Take a look at your screen here. Police arrested.
Hello, Corinne.
Hey, how are you?
Fine. Okay, so we were talking about the conference in Brazil at Natal in November 9 to 12. And yes, Julio is making a good job with the list of the speakers and the preparation of the call for paper and everything. And we will develop a web page on that in the next days, so we can put all together. And yeah, there is a very good list of speakers, all SRI speakers, more or less. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, just as just as you're saying, it's all SRI. You have to leverage them. They have, obviously wealth of knowledge, and that's what is needed. It's that information and that access to knowing that's out there to kind of build a momentum for the work that you're doing. We're all doing collectively in terms of space.
Yes, no, well, no, I want it. I said it in a little ironic mode because
I understand.
This is also an event sponsored by the Mars Society. So maybe we should also invite some representative from the Mars Society. Julio, what do you think?
Yes, Robert Zubrin, one of the Congress, just speak for us, and we can renovate the.
Okay.
And also maybe we can invite you. I can establish this.
Okay, that's fine. Even James Burke, I think, could be interesting. No?
Yeah, I believe so.
James Burke, yeah. Yes.
Or maybe Shannon Rupert from MDRS, the director of MDRS would be too. Let I talk with them about the suggestion about, okay? But I believe they will have interest.
Okay.
And very important, I believe it's very important to invite in advance because they are like Robert Zubrin is very busy. And it's good invite soon, I believe.
Good. So, anything else to say about the event in Natal, Brazil? So we can go to the next point. Okay. I don't know if Werner or Jerry, do you have something to propose for the discussion now for our works on the space habitats to go ahead?
Not for today, because I'm working on something. In my opinion, as an organization, we should focus in the next years on habitats on the moon and on new stations in the orbit, in Earth orbit. I think we should make our work step by step, in small steps. Of course, it is necessary also for some utopian thinking, but in reality, we have to do it step by step. And I think next step will be, on the one hand, to create a new orbital station in Earth orbit and a lunar base.
A spinning one. A spinning one.
A spinning one, yes, of course.
Yes.
A spinning one, as we said several times. And of course, a lunar base and lunar mining. I think we should focus on these next small steps.
Yes, I agree. I agree 100%. And by the way, 2 days ago, we had a very, very good lecture by Tom Matula about agriculture, about farming, about technologies, green technologies in space habitats. And he presented a very good point that is important also from the point of view of our 18 SDG campaign, because he demonstrated how experimenting in space habitats would be useful also for Earth, because he demonstrated that some technologies that can be only experimented in space, total recycle, totally closed agricultural environment, and all these kind of things, and the water cycle, the oxygen cycle, and so on. He demonstrated that all of this work made in space will be useful on Earth, because they can be these technologies, once experimented, can be reproduced also on Earth and save a lot of land, because they will increase the yield of the crops. They will improve the cycle of water, so saving water. They will improve the production of oxygen. So giving more oxygen in the atmosphere and sequestrating more carbon dioxide, and all these kind of things, I think, are very important arguments in our discussion with the opposers of the space settlement, because we can demonstrate that space settlement is useful for Earth also, for the agriculture on Earth and the food growing on Earth and all these kind of things. So I believe that when we talk about habitats, we should always remember that we should also talk about green environments, about food production, about plants, about agriculture, about all these kind of things. And so, Julio, yeah, if you would like to invite especially Tom Matula to the event in Brazil, I think it will make a beautiful speech on these subjects that I think also these subjects are also of the interest of Habitat Marte, I think, no? Because you're working with crops and the plants and all this kind of matters.
Yeah, I forgot about the presentation of him, but I will see it in YouTube, okay? But here, yes, I believe it's very interesting. Also in Habitat Marte, we are creating like a closed environment, like in our greenhouse with artificial lighting and also air conditioning. I believe it would be very interesting have this conversation with him and see his considerations about here.
Yeah, and the other important point is the water. And Dinis Afonso Ribeiro has many things to say about water in space. You remember Dinis Afonso Ribeiro? Is the Portuguese.
Yeah, also he's in our list, right? We take note about him. I will share
Professor.
I will share the list of speakers in the our chat here. Only two, but if you have more candidates to present is welcome.
Yes. So I am copying the link to YouTube and put it here of the webinar of 2 days ago. It was very, very, very interesting. Yes. Okay. Good. Jerry, anything more?
Yeah. Okay. Well, Werner and I do need to get together to work on forthcoming events, but there is also the UN presentation coming up, the UN General Assembly, and Adriano, should I speak to you about the arrangements for the short presentation that I'm going to be making on Island Zero?
In September.
Yeah.
September UN General Assembly. Yes. I think we will have very few minutes each because we will have a lot of speakers.
I know it'll be
so
short.
I think it will be maybe 7 minutes, not more. So it should be very focused, very essential, few slides, and yes, I think that would be the point.
Yeah.
Also, not only the 18th of September, but remember also the date of the 12th of June, because we will have the first virtual event of the 18 SDG coalition. So we have now 24 organizations. So SRI, the NSS, the Behind Earth Institute, the Tourism Society. Now, if you want, I can tell you every the organizations that signed, and each one, a representative of each organization, will give a short pitch about their own understanding of the need of an 18 SDG and why we are calling for that, what we are focusing, what we are putting in evidence, and all these kind of things. So the 12th of June, it will be very important. We are trying to make it really a great event. So all of us are warmly invited to spread the link to the YouTube live stream and try to bring a lot of people on board to watch this event and even more important to relink it, to spread it around, because it's we have to go viral with this campaign. We have to really, and the only way to become viral is to relink. And so, yeah, I think we have two important works to do from now to September to November, and one is the conference in Brazil, and the other one is the 18 SDG campaign. So we have to have these two things in mind, and make everything to spread the word, to bring as much as possible people on board in these two initiatives. By the way, we don't have many other things yes, we have many other things because we have to go to Baku, to the IAC, and a lot of other things. But I think our focus are these two campaigns for 2023. Natal, Brazil, and the 18 SDG. So I believe when we have a few things to do, we can do it better. No, we can work in a more efficient way to pursue both the thing.
Yes, exactly. It's very good. Yeah, let's do it then.
Okay. So if we don't have other things for today, this is maybe the shortest meeting in our history so far. But I think we made, however, a good job today, because we clarified something for the conference in Brazil, and we clarified something for the 18 SDG campaign. So, but of course, if anyone of us, yes, if you like, we can make a short round table, each one of us giving some news about what is happening in local. We have United States, we have UK, we have Austria, we have Germany. Yeah, we have the Netherlands also. Mary is in the Netherlands. Yeah, and so if we like to make a round table and giving some news, each one of us, let's go. Let's start from the up left, Jerry, then Jim, then Werner, then Irving.
I don't have anything else to add.
Okay, fine. Jim, what happens?
Yeah, we're just getting ready for our AC's Board of Directors meeting tomorrow. So that's the nearest thing on the agenda.
Okay. You mean the ACES
Yeah.
board tomorrow?
The AC's Worldwide Board of Directors meeting tomorrow.
Okay, great. Werner, you're back from Vienna, maybe from the, yeah, it is
Yes,
already.
I think some weeks ago, I have attended the Planetary Defense Conference. It was very interesting. I think I have told you in the recent meeting about NEOS or something, wasn't it? I think this was the case. Yes, I have learned something there. And of course, if there is any conference like this in Central Europe or Eastern Europe, I will attend once again if there is any such conference. But I am not sure whether there is one or not.
Okay, Irving, from time to time you post some interesting news that I had a few time to watch, but I think there are interesting things that you sent a couple of links in the past days to the board mainly. So maybe you I don't know if you want to say something about these events, what happened.
try to slip from other U.S. organizations. And we have a very active chapter for Iowa for the National Space Society, and also the National Air and Space Museum. So they're extra credit, if you will. That's all I have.
Okay, great. Okay, Julio already said everything I think it was to say about Brazil. Philippe, you have some argument you want to shortly talk about?
Yeah, I'd like to invite everyone to apply to a space analog mission in Brazil. Also, we are organizing space analog missions every month, and everybody welcome to visit Brazil and Natal. There is a direct flight from Lisbon to Natal, and only to advertise this. And yes, thanks.
Okay. Celia?
I don't know what to say. I think it's wonderful, everything that we are with Julio. And then I think it's very nice that you are giving us the opportunity also to participate and to be part of the Habitat Marte somehow.
Okay, excellent. Mary, it's your turn.
Yeah, well, the news is that last Sunday, the Moon Gallery was handed over by Scott Rodriguez, the vice president of NanoRocks, to the Moon Gallery Foundation in The Hague with an event. And it was very nice to see it back. Yeah, it was very nice. And well, we only sent the gallery in a 10 by 10 titanium box, and it now became 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters and 10 centimeters around, because of the information that had to be engraved on the outside. And NanoRocks really made a really beautiful object of the gallery. We hope to exhibit it once in big museum, and also to sell it to gain money for the big launch to the moon, because that's the next step. We want to go to the moon with our artworks.
Do you have maybe some slide?
No.
Under your fingers? No. Okay.
No. I have some very bad pictures in my phone.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking, I should have done, but I was in another meeting, and sorry. Next time.
Okay. Thank you.
Question about the space International Space Station with the art gallery.
It was the launch was last year, February 17th, with a Northrop Grumman flight. It was February 17th, and it was transported with the Cygnus module, arriving on the 19th of February. It stayed there till January 9 this year, and well, came with a big plunge back on Earth in the Atlantic Ocean, very close to Tampa, Florida, because there were some very fragile experiments on board. Also, several things regarding gravity. So it had to be transported as soon as possible back to NASA and the universities. And it stayed for a while at NASA, also for several checkups. And then it came back to NanoRocks. It was a nanolob, the 64th nanolob, that NanoRocks transported. And they've been experimenting with camera and lights because they really thought the gallery was a very good experiment for it because of the 64 different objects that they could observe, and with the lighting and the camera shoot and the pictures. So NanoRax was really, really very satisfied.
I wonder if sometime there would be a paper describing that project.
Sorry? I didn't hear it. Sorry.
Was there a paper ever produced on that project? A paper?
Not really. Well, a few by the Moon Gallery Foundation people. Yeah.
Maybe there are some pictures that we can put.
Yeah, and I have some articles in Dutch. There were quite a lot of articles because many people like my story. So I had quite a lot of attention of press and newspapers, national radio, etc. People who wanted to hear my story. But I think more publicity would have been better.
Yes, I remember that 1 year ago, more or less, there were some presentations with some slides showing the image of this small box that collects 1 cubic centimeter each artwork.
Yeah,
and this thing was sent to the space station, and
here's a small part.
Okay, yeah,
it's only my object here. Yeah, this is a small. Next time I'll make sure there's some more backgrounds.
Okay, thank you.
This is my little horsehair, Icelandic horsehair piece containing mitochondrial DNA, horsepower to be sent into space with rockets.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Next is Mathilde.
Hello to all.
Hi.
How are you? I'm struggling with the iPhone. I don't know how to put my name with this application.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have some news maybe from your country about space?
Not much happening here. I'm hoping you come here and do something. Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. Okay,
Sorry
fine. Thank you. Next iPhone is a Valentina, right?
Yes, nothing from my side as well. No development, no news.
Okay. Marcus Hervey, you have something to communicate to us? Hello, Marcus.
Yes, hello. Nothing today. Thank you.
Okay, great. Then we have Alex. Who are you, Alex?
Hi, greetings from Germany. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I just wanna look up a little bit around and listening, and I have nothing to say something special to these topics. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Dennis.
Hello there.
Hi.
One thing to report. I was at a meeting this morning of the Moon Village Association, and I was talking about SRI and the proposal for the 18th SDG, Sustainable Development Goal. And I was informed that that they had already rejected
Yes.
The request to support, saying that they're very practical. They said that it doesn't have enough support within Kopowitz, so they're not going to support it, which to me seemed like a self-defeating prophecy. We're not going to support it because there's not enough support. But that's the reasoning. And so I'm sorry to report that the 18th SGG did not get their support.
No, I knew it because about 1 month ago, I wrote to Giuseppe Ribaldi, and the answer that they couldn't support this initiative because they have too many other things to do. And okay, however. Okay.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Corinne?
Nothing, Adriano. Nothing on FM.
Okay, fine. Natale?
Oh, Adriano.
Sì.
Adriano, mi senti?
Ti sento.
Grazie per questa possibilità. Sono entrato adesso a seguire un po' la conferenza, quindi non sono riuscito a entrare in merito un po' alla tematica. Spero di poter, con una traduzione più ampia, di poter dare alla prossima un mio contributo.
Ok, thank you very much.
Grazie a te, Adriano. Saluto a tutti. Grazie.
Ciao, ciao. Okay, so I think we are done for today.
Sorry, I think I missed my spot, but I just want to say quickly that as I was saying, I just published a book on anti-gravity and gravito-magnetism. So I'll just again send the link again in the group, and anybody is welcome to take a look at it. Thanks.
Okay. So thank you very much, everybody, for participating. We will have another meeting in a couple of months, I think. So let me say when is the date. Just a moment. Space Habitats is the 30th of August. Okay. So see you again. Thank you very much. Ad Astra.
Ad Astra.
Ciao. Ad Astra.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.